Procrastination continues to be one of the largest enemies of our productivity, and if we don't find effective ways to break this habit, it has the potential to completely derail our path towards success.
Do you want to finally get rid of procrastination? Billionaire and motivator Brian Tracy will quickly tell you some effective techniques on how to do it. So at least this time, don't postpone watching this video for later and watch it till the end. 1. Eat your ugliest frog first. Ugly frogs are what Brian Tracy calls the most unpleasant and energy-consuming tasks that spoil our mood. It is with their completion that the business coach advises you to start your day.
You should eat the ugliest frog first, and you should do it right away without any delay.
If the metaphorical frog is already on your plate, there is no point in just staring at it and expecting it to go away. It's much more constructive to immediately finish a difficult task and then feel that the hardest thing is behind us. However, if you find it very difficult to focus on the main task, try to imagine yourself in the future and how good you'll feel if you stop procrastinating and complete your task. This imaginary emotion will lead you forward. It's worth understanding that by starting the day with the most difficult tasks, you form a mechanism in your mind for accelerated goal achievement, and therefore, you will perceive it more easily each time when you need to start with something really difficult. 2. Change your thinking. There is a well-known phrase, change your thoughts and you change your world. Every time there's a temptation to put an important matter on the back burner, you must repeat to yourself, do it now. Tracy is convinced that these 3 simple words actually have a magical effect and sit deep in the mind, igniting our motivation.
These magic words will motivate you and push you to get started. When you repeat these words often enough, the message will get pushed deep into your subconscious and act as a trigger for getting things done right away.
If you constantly scold yourself for the habit of not completing stuff and putting them off for later, as well as thinking about the destruction of your success and dreams, the subconscious mind will eventually accept this as true, and you will not be able to get out of the negative emotional loop. And this is a valid point, as even scientists have found that chronic procrastinators are more prone to increased levels of stress, digestive problems, symptoms of depression and anxiety, insomnia, headaches, increased susceptibility to flu and colds, low life satisfaction, and heart problems. But if you overcome difficult tasks and praise yourself for correct time management, your subconscious will perceive a radically different truth. It will give you the impetus to do things faster and better instead of putting them off, and health problems will disappear or at least be minimized. However, rebooting your thoughts is only the first step in the fight against procrastination. And here is the following step, which we'll tell you about next. 3. Focus on things that will have the most immediate and beneficial impact on your life right now. Focusing on the right things is no less valuable than changing your mindset and taking on the most difficult tasks. Have you ever felt like 24 hours a day isn't enough for all the things you need? Most likely, this happened because you didn't have the necessary concentration and plan and were constantly distracted by some trifles, as a result of which you didn't do one thing or another and also received tremendous stress. It's in our interest to become smarter, and before solving any important issue, Brian Tracy advises asking yourself, what are the consequences of doing or not doing this?
And if the consequences of not doing something are irrelevant, then don't do it. And do the things that have serious, immediate consequences.
In order to motivate yourself and choose correctly which things are really important for rapid changes in life and which are not, you need to plan each day in advance. Every morning, you need to spend time analyzing your goals and making a list of things that need to be done to get closer to these same goals, as well as correctly prioritize each item. Consider that planning your day in advance relieves your brain and saves your energy for interesting, useful, and pleasant activities. Having a well-written plan of action, you will not be in the state of chaotic search for a task right this second, because you already have everything fixed in advance. Plans are worthless, but planning is everything, former US President Dwight D. Eisenhower said. It's appropriate to mention his method of time management. Eisenhower divided his cases into 4 groups: important and urgent, important but not urgent, not important but urgent, and not important and not urgent. Dividing things in this way will help you better understand your priorities and be on time in all directions. Friends, how do you overcome procrastination, and do you have any personal techniques? Tell us in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we wish you to complete all your tasks quickly and easily and maintain the highest level of motivation.